We are discussing the tips for choosing a conflict management. There are different styles, different approach, different mechanism. So how to pick up a correct style? So what are the details required? So there are different criteria, factors. Depending on that, you have to decide how you are going to manage that conflict. Then we are going to talk about the skills. What are the skills required to manage a conflict? So far, what you understood, communication is the vital thing. If you have good communication, you can talk to the people, you can approach both the conflicting party and resolve the things. Well, understand that. Let's go to the slide. Skills. Communication is the top. Emotional intelligence, active listening, open discussion, patience, impartiality, guidance, positivity. So these are the quality or skill a person should have to manage the conflict. As I said, communication is the very first thing. So how you are communicating it matters. Suppose ମୋର ଗୋଟେ ପିଲା ସହିତ ଝଗଡ଼ା ଲାଗିଛି, ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷକୁ ବୁଝିପାରୁନି, କିନ୍ତୁ ଜଣେ ମତେ ଯଦି ଭଲରେ ବୁଝେଇ ପାରିଲା, ଆଇ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ଅଣ୍ଡରଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍। କମ୍ୟୁନିକେସନ ବହୁତ ମ୍ୟାଟର କରୁଛି। ତୁମେ କେମିତି ଲୋକଟାକୁ କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା କରୁଛ, କେମିତି କନଭିନ୍ସ କରୁଛ। ଇମୋସନାଲ ଇଣ୍ଟେଲିଜେନ୍ସ, ଇମୋସନାଲ ଇଣ୍ଟେଲିଜେନ୍ସ ମିନ୍ସ you are actually able to control all your emotions, your anger, your sorrow at the proper level. So you should able to control your emotions. Then only you can talk to the person, you can manage the problem. Suppose while listening, तमे गोटे जिनस शुणुच तबे शुणु शुणु तमे इमोशन रिगल. If you are not able to control yourself, you are emotional. That is going to be a big problem. So you should able to control yourself. Active listening, you should able to listen properly from all the parties. Suppose गोटे तमे गोटे conflict रे involve अच्छा, one party is telling you something, without listening the other party should not take the decision. So you have to listen the story from the other party, and if required you have to listen the story from different parties, different people, to know the genuineness, the actually what happened. So you have to be a very good listener, active listener. Open discussion. Open discussion means whenever you are talking, you should talk very openly and nothing secret. Means you should be straightforward and ask the question to the people who are making conflict. Should talk with them very clearly, very openly. Essence is dharja. तमे गोटे जिनस डील करछ, गोटे तार लारे वेट करिया पे टाइम अछि, तमे सत्य इजर धैर्य रक्षार अछि, तमे जे अधैर्य हे पल्ला, पेशेंसलेस हे पल्ला, then things will spoil. Impartiality. Impartiality means you should be neutral. ତାପରେ decision ଦଉଛ ତମେ ଭାବିବ ଯେ ଏଇଟା ମୋ team, ଏଇଟା ମୋ ପିଲା, ଏଇଟା ମୋ ଫାର, ତାକୁ ଏଇଟା ମୋ ଜାତିର, ମୋ ଗାଁର ପିଲା, ଏଭଳି partiality କଲେ ଅସୁବିଧା. Impartiality means you should be very neutral and decide based on your judgment, based on the problem, not with the person. That is impartiality. Guidance. Guidance is something, this quality is related to mentorship. Guide. तमर पेरेंट्स टीम तुमको गाइड करछन, तमर टीचर्स माने गाइड करछन, तमर एल्डर माने तुमको गाइड करछन. Like that, you should have that skill to guide someone and to show the right path to someone. That is guidance. Positivity. Positivity, you should always have the positive attitude, positive mindset. For everything, whatever you are doing, you should show the positivity. So these are the skills one should acquire, one should have to manage the conflict. Then you can manage very well all the conflicts, all the people issues what you have. Communication, emotional intelligence, active listening, open discussion, patience. You should be impartial. That means you should be neutral. Guidance means mentor, you should be able to tell the correct path, correct ways for others. That is guidance. Positivity. For all your thought, you should be very positive. Not have the negative mindset at any time. These are the skills one should have to manage the conflict. If you are having all the skills, then you will be a good manager, good conflict manager. Then we'll understand the impact. What will happen if there is a conflict? Best practices and impact. There are two things we'll understand. Best practices means what people do in the conflict situation. Avoid the blame game. बेले बेले आम कौन करती ब्लेम करती मोर भूल नहीं तार भूल तार भूल नहीं आर भूल निज भूलटा को छपेवाई आम अलग लोक को दोष दिखती. दैट इज ब्लेम गेम. यू हैव टू अवॉइड दैट. इफ यू आई हैव डन एन मिस्टेक, मुझे निजे भूल कर मुझे मानि दी आउ कार भूल मुझे ओपनली कह, बट आई शुड नॉट ब्लेम इट टू अदर पर्सन. दैट इज ब्लेम गेम. अवॉइड द ब्लेम. Be explanatory, not accusatory means be explanatory. Suppose कौन सी गोटे इंसिडेंट है, किसी गोटे unfortunate situation घटिला, then you have to explain properly, you have to tell properly, be explanatory. Don't say in the brief. Give proper explanation so that people can understand it. Keep calm and carry on. Keep it all within the conflict. Don't take things personally. Observe body language. Don't burn bridges. So these are the best practices while doing the conflict. So if you follow this, so a lot of things will be resolved. So generally people follow this. And the impact. What are the impact when a conflict is there? It can lead various negative consequences. This includes hard feeling, resentment and frustration, loneliness and depression, passive aggression, increased stress, low morale, reduced productivity, staff turnover. So these are the negative things when there is a conflict. Suppose you don't manage a conflict, it will aggravate and it will create a big problem. So it will reduce the productivity, it will hurt the people, hurt the person, it will create the low morale. People will be frustrated and they will go under depression. So you know the meaning of all these things. Depression, frustration, resentment means rigid or raggy. ସମସ୍ତେ ମୋର ଯଦି ଝଗଡ଼ା ହେଇଛି ମୁଁ ତମେ ଯୋଉ ଝଗଡ଼ା ତମେ କ'ଣ କରିବ ତମର ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ୟାଡ୍ ଫିଲିଂ ହବ ହର୍ଟ ଫିଲିଂ ହବ but if you have the good relations with everyone you can have a good feelings good moral of that culture and it will impact the overall productivity the factory productivity your performance your deliverables will increase if you have problem with others that will create a lot of negative impact. Staff turnover means people will go and come. So suppose you are not happy, you are always having the problem, you are always having conflict with your supervisor. So what will happen? You will decide that let me leave this, quit this organization. So you'll leave, you'll join another organization. So that means the staff turnover. People will go and come. So this turnover will go if you are not happy. So conflict is part of life. Knowing a few strategies for managing conflict can help keep you home or workplace healthy. So what we saw that few strategy will help to bring our work environment healthy and avoid all the conflict. So these are the impact skills and some best practices. We'll continue this discussion tomorrow class. On this topic, we'll not have many things, but you will understand what are the conflict, how one can manage, what are the techniques. This is one important question for the exam perspective. What are the different techniques? Those 5 things what I have shown in the diagram are important. We'll go through it tomorrow again. And what are the skills required? That is also important. You can write that in the exam. You can elaborate that. That may come in the long question. We'll continue this chapter tomorrow same time. Thank you.